Nothing is impossible if you really work hard. Hi, this is Kalpana Reddy from Krishi High School. Today I am here to discuss about Class 7, Chapter 5, that is Europe Part 2. So before moving into the topic, I would like to wish you all a happy and a healthy morning, children. Hope everyone is doing great. Okay, so let's move into the topic, children. So as in the first session of the Europe, we have discussed about, like in the previous session of the Europe, we have discussed about the rivers, isn't it? About the Rhine River, Volga River, and about the player, like what do you call peninsula? Yes, Norway and Sweden, about the islands and about the harbors. Yes or no, children? So we have discussed many things. So today we are going to discuss about the climate, land, and cultivation of the Europe. So let's start. So as said, the today's topic is about land, climate, and agriculture, children, and the discovery of the sea routes and the trading. Okay, children. So the land that is reclaimed is called polder. In eastern and northern Europe, it is not possible to cultivate as snow covers the land for almost 6 months. Only in spring, sowing takes place and crops mature in summer month and ready for harvest in autumn. So here what happened, children? So the land that is reclaimed, that means reclaimed means what? The land which is not fit for, like the land which is wasteland, okay, or the land which is not, the land which is fit for nothing, or the section of land which is merged in water, which is of no use. So that type of land they will take it for the cultivation. Okay, children. So and they are called as polder. Okay, so in the eastern and northern Europe, it is not possible. Why? Because here the total land in the eastern and northern Europe, the total land is covered with snow for the 6 months, almost for the 6 months. That means cultivation is not possible for these 6 months. So when they will grow the crops, they will start sowing the seeds in the month of spring, and these crops will get matured in summer. Matured is nothing but uprooted. They will grow slowly now. Yes, and they are ready to harvest in autumn season. Understood, children? So in this way, they will manage the agriculture. Okay, understood, children? That means they will use the land for cultivating. So I've shared the pic, you can see here, and I've shared one more pic also here in the same slide. So how the climate is foggy, that means it's not transparent also. We can't see it is not visible clearly what is there opposite side. So you can imagine how cool the climate is there. Okay, so land, climate, and agriculture generally. So what is their main, or the extensively they grow there, is wheat. Okay, so they grow the wheat in a large scale, in a large quantity. Okay, in a countries like France, Germany, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Italy, Greece, etc. And they, apart from that, they also grow barley, oats, rice, sugar, beets, potato are also important crops of Europe. Beet is nothing but beetroot. Sugar is manufactured from beet in Russia, Ukraine, Germany. So here in India, generally we will manufacture sugar from sugarcane, isn't it? In the same way, in Russia, Ukraine, and Germany, they will use a vegetable, or they will use a beetroot for extracting or manufacturing sugar. Children, understood? Fruit cultivation. So apart from that, they will also grow fruits. They will also grow fruits, but not in the northeastern part. It will be in the southern Europe, children. They will grow the fruits, and grapes are used for making wine. So what do you mean by wine? Wine is nothing but it's a drink. Okay, so they will, what they will do, they will take out they will take the grapes from the grapes garden, and they will place it in a big container, and they will step on it, they will smash it with their legs. Okay, have you seen in the movies? In some movies they have shown this scene, and if you want, you can just view the video how the vines are, like I mean say, prepared. So you will get a clear picture of it. Okay, children, the Mediterranean countries, Portugal, Spain, Italy, and southern France are famous for their wines. Okay, it's a drink. So here I've shared the image. You can see, children, okay, how they will grow the crops and all. Here, this is the grape garden. Okay. So discovery of sea route. From the very ancient time, the Europe have been trading with India and other countries. Europe obtained many things like cotton, silk, cloth, pepper, gems, ivory, and spices such as cloves, pepper, and cinnamon, which are not available in Europe. The Europeans got this in exchange for gold and silver, which they brought from Europe. Okay, so here what happened, children, from very ancient time, that means from very long time, many years ago, if we talk about, the Europeans will always interested in trading with India because they found India as a good market to sell their get the raw material at a cheaper price and to sell their finished goods. Okay, whatever they produce, so they used to sell it in the same market and they used to earn more and more profit. Is that clear to you, children? So that means what they used to do, they used to get the raw material at a cheaper price from India only, and the same finished good they used to sell it in the same market. That means they were very, I mean to say, clever, I can say. Okay, so they used to get all the things at a cheaper price and sell the same thing at a higher price to make a huge profit. So in this way they found India as the major point of trading. Okay, children, and what they used to take from India: cotton, silk, cloth, pepper, gems, ivory, and spices such as cloves, pepper, and cinnamon. In return, what they used to like give exchange goods. Okay, that is called gold and silver. Okay, they took two routes from the Europe to India. One of them took a land route via the Middle East, Iran, and Afghanistan. The other route took a sea route via Red Sea and the Arabian Sea. So they opted two routes, okay, to travel from Europe to India. So one was the land route via the Middle East, Iran, and Afghanistan. These are the Arab countries. Okay, the other route took a sea route via Red Sea and the Arabian Sea. Right, children? Yeah, here in the image I have shared, you can check, children. Okay, in this map, you can see the market here. Okay, now discovery of the sea routes. So, discovery. So, how the discovery of the sea route took place. Yes, children. So both the routes passed through the countries ruled by the Arabs. So both these routes, okay, which were there. So both the routes were passed through the Arab countries, and these Arabians, okay, who were often at war with the Europeans. So they always used to be used like they always ready for war with the Europeans. So they did not allow them to do trading. They did not allow them to do trading. Okay, children. So further, most of the trade in the Mediterranean Sea was controlled by the Italians merchant, who did not let traders of the other country begin to look for a route to India. So in the Mediterranean Sea, most of the sea routes were controlled by the Italians. Okay, so they did not allow the other country traders to use that route for traveling. Okay, children, and to move on to India. Okay, so which did not have through the Mediterranean Sea or the Arab ruled countries. Okay, so an Italian sailor named Christopher Columbus in 1942 reached India, but it West in Indies near America. In fact, European did not know of America before Columbus. So who invented, children? America, the sea route. Okay, Columbus only, children, isn't it? So in fact, Europeans, they did not know before that. Okay, understood, children? Okay, so next, move on to the next slide. Yeah, 1 second, just give me a minute. Yeah, are you able to see, children? Yeah. So here if you see, the ship of these times had sailed on wind power. They sailed. So here you can see the map. Okay, you can see the map here, and finally you can check here, children. 1 second. One, 1 second, children. Yeah, let me share once again for you. I missed the slide. Here, this we have finished. 1 second, children. This we have done with now. This one finished. Yeah, this one. Okay, so you can see here, children. Yeah, so here you can sea. Okay, children. So this routes and all, what I have shared the image. Okay, discovery of sea route. The ships of these time had sail on wind power. So how these ships used to move? With the help of wind power. With the help of wind power, they sailed with ease with winds blowing from southern West Europe to the east coast of America. So they sailed with very ease. Okay, from the wind which was blowing from southwest Europe to the east coast of America, which helped a lot in sailing, which helped a lot in sailing or moving the ship. Okay, children, these winds are called trade winds. So these winds which blows are called trade winds. These winds helped European to travel America easily. Understood, children? After Columbus, the European discovered several sea routes. They sailed different parts of Africa, India, and Australia to develop industries in Europe. So after Columbus, so the Europeans, the other Europeans, they have discovered the many other routes, sea routes, so which help them to sail to different parts of Africa, India, Australia to develop industrial industries in Europe to develop their industries. So they started trading with other countries also, like Africa, India, and Australia. Okay, children? Yeah. Now, industrial revolution. What do you mean by industrial revolution? Industrial revolution is nothing but using a advanced technique of manufacturing. Using a advanced techniques of manufacturing. That means what? Transition of homemade produce to the machine made produce, we can say. Okay, so here the industrial revolution started in England around 1750 and soon spread on France, Holland, Germany, Spain, Russia, etc. So they started installing or using the like heavy machines to produce the things. Okay, before that they used manual power, but now what happened, as the industrial revolution took place in the year 1753, they started using the huge machinery to and they have replaced the workers. Okay, children. So countries like England and Germany, which had large reserve of coal and other minerals, took lead in developing new countries. So countries like England and Germany, which had large reserves of coals and minerals, so they took lead, means they were in they stood fast in leading the industry, like in the new industries, or say developing the industrial areas, or starting new companies, like I say, using big machines, or placing huge machines. Okay, so I've shared the images, you can check, children. Okay, so industries enable the Europe countries to import agriculture goods from the other countries. So these industries, they used to help the European countries. They enable the European countries to import the agriculture goods from other countries. Okay, so from other countries, now they stopped cultivating the crops and all, because they have focused mainly on the industries. So what they do, so they need the agriculture goods now. For that, what they used to do, these industries enable, so these whatever the like they have established, so those industries help them to get the goods, agriculture goods, from the other countries. Initially this trade was with their colonies in Asia, Africa, and America. So initially they have started trading with Asia, Africa, and America, with these continents only. As the colonies became independent, they had to develop new ways of trading with them. So, but after struggling a lot, so these countries, they become independent after few years. Then these European countries, they means they need to found a new way for developing their trade with them. Understood, children? So here you can see the image, right? So here you can see the picture in all, children. So is that clear to you? So with this, I think we have finished the lesson. Okay. And homework and all, I'm going to share in the WhatsApp, children. You can just check out your WhatsApp, and the same thing you can upload in Google Classroom, right, children? Okay. So with this, I'm just going to wind up the class. Thank you for being connected with me. Bye bye.